What up? What up? Welcome back to FG Unleashed, man. You know, FG just tapping in, man. Like I told y'all, man, I'm finna be tapping in with some cats, man. She was on their mind. She what they got going, man. Right now, I'm finna hit up Big Devil, homie. You know, the Big Devil from Lynwood, Pope Street. You know what I mean? And you know, Devil been around a long time, man. You know, once a rival, homie. You know what I mean? We used to go at it. You know what I mean? But now, homie, like I said, we've been cool a long time, man. So I'm gonna tap in with Devil to see what his perspective is on these streets out here, man. See what's going on with him and see what Devil talking about, homie, on FG Unleashed.
Hello?
Big Devil.
Yeah.
Man, what's going on, homie? This FG, man. I'm over here at FG Unleashed, man. You know what I mean? I got you on the thing, man. Just trying to chop it up and holler at you. How your day going?
It's going good. What's cracking with you?
Oh, shit, man. You know, off work today, man. You know what I mean? They're trying to get it in, man. Tapping in with some real cats, man. And, you know, from the streets and, you know, that did different things, you know, to seen both sides of the track, man. You working today?
Yeah. I'm on the clock right now. I just was sitting up in the office and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get this Monday on over with. You know how it goes.
Oh, no doubt, homie. Like I say, man, I ain't gonna take up too much of your time, Devil, but you know what I mean. Just kind of tapping in with you, man. Before you know, I gave you a call. I was giving the people just the, you know, how we knew each other, man. You know, once from rivals to, you know what I mean, you know, homies and shit. You know what I mean. You know, telling me you've been around a long time, homie. Reputable dude out of Lynwood, homie, no doubt. You know what I mean. And you know, hey man, let me ask you this, man. How do you take it, man? That you know, like us, homie. You know, we didn't walk the walk, homie. We didn't talk the talk. We didn't banged it out. But now, homie, we go punch a clock, homie. You know what I mean? We pay our bills, you know, by working and shit, man. You know, but these young cats don't seem like they wanna like back in the day. I did what the big homies did. You know what I mean? If the big homies did this, we followed that lead. It seemed like they don't want to follow our lead, homie. And you know what I mean? Go. You know, everybody want to be, you know, a pimp, a player, a hustler. Yeah, you know what I mean? A tough, you know what I mean? And what's your take on these streets, man, compared to, you know, the structure on what need to be done in order to get them, you know, where they need to be as far as handling their responsibilities?
Yeah, I think it's like, you know, like I always tell a motherfucker, man, we live in our second life. You know what I'm saying?
Right, no doubt.
The shit that we did was real gang banging. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Coming up through the 80s and the 90s, you know what I mean? It was real Crip and real blood and real pyron, or however you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? We did it for real. But these youngsters, you know what I'm saying? It's better to show them than tell them. So when they seeing you being this leading as an example, seeing your big homie getting up, lacing his boots, not for war, but lacing his boots for work now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Real shit.
Taking care of his family and seeing his kids and his sons, his grandkids not into that shit. And you know what I'm saying? Being a good husband and father or whatever you got going on, being a role model. You know what I'm saying? That rub off because, you know, us as G's, you know, living that life that we're living right now, you know, we got everything we ain't got nothing to prove and everything to lose.
Shit, man, for real.
You know what I'm saying? So it's best that we show them rather than telling them. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, I'm a supervisor and have been in the railroad for 21 years. You know what I'm saying? I got my sons in here working with me.
That's what's up. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of my cousins. I got some of the homies up in here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just showing them. You know what I mean? There ain't nothing wrong with punching the clock and making an honest living.
No doubt, homie. Shit, I'm doing it. So yeah, you're 100% right.
We already know that the drug game, with the drug game, come with consequences. And being ready to face those consequences of the drug game and the consequences of the gang banging, then it ain't for you. You can't have one foot in and one foot out. You got to be all the way forward, or just leave that shit alone.
Well, shit, but that's the thing about it. You know, you got dudes that want to, you know, try to play both sides of the fence, homie, and that ain't how it work. You know, that's how you either get caught or that's how you get killed, homie. You know what I mean? Like you say, you got to be all the way in, all the way out, homie. You know what I mean? And you know, but the thing about it is, these dudes out here today, homie, they also, homie, they was able, I mean, financially, they could touch more money than we was able to touch legally. You know what I mean? You know, they able, you know, dudes is able to get loans nowadays to start businesses and shit, opposed to back in the day, homie. When we was coming up, that shit was hard. We had to hustle and shit and put ourselves in a position to eat. I mean, that's just what the streets was. Not to mention, like I say, homie, we done had Google, we done had Instagram and all that shit to, you know, give us knowledge. We was just learning from each other, homie, learners as we saw shit. Yeah. You know, and that's
encyclopedias and shit.
Real shit. And that's even with the gang bang thing. You know, we didn't know what was going on outside the circle. You know what I mean? I didn't know what was going on outside of Lynwood, outside of Compton, outside of Watts. That was the circle. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know, I didn't know what was cracking in other states and how other people got in. All we knew was what we knew, homie. And coming up, homie, it was the red and the blue, homie. And you know, and unfortunately, you know, that shit then took a lot of us under, homie. You know what I mean? So the good thing about us, homie, is like you say, we on our second life. We had the opportunity, homie, to go through all we've been through. You know, the bullets, the jails, through all that, and come back and do it again, homie. And we'll be a damn fool, honestly. You know, to backtrack, you know, when we know the consequences of the bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I ain't got 20 years to get these motherfuckers. I ain't even got a year. I ain't got a week or a day to get these motherfuckers. But I be telling the homies, like, I love my little homies. You know what I'm saying? Half of these little youngsters, I was there when they was born. You know what I'm saying? They daddies ran with me. So I got love for them. I don't knock them for what they do because we did it. You know what I'm saying? But I try to lead them a different way. You know what I mean? And if I got love for you, you know what I'm saying? I ain't finna put no gun in your hand. I ain't finna promote the gang violence or the gang banging, but I understand it. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker do something to you, you got to defend yourself.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? But there's other ways. There's other options. Just take yourself out of that situation. You know what I'm saying? Get you a gig. You got a kid. You married. You a young dude out here. Man, get a job, homie. You know what I'm saying? Do with something. Go get a career.
Go get a career,
do something with yourself. Yeah, I'm that type of big homie. You know what I'm saying? I roll through and see the ones that's out there doing it. Hey, I don't knock you for it, but at the same time, I mean, it's a better way. You know what I'm saying? We didn't seen it. We didn't lived it.
No doubt, homie.
You know, so when we hooked up, you know what I'm saying? The money brought us together. Like, oh, you from Cross 90 from Pope Street? Oh shit, man, I'm getting money with him. Shit, I got to break that up. You know?
Nah, real shit. Bread. Hell yeah. And
so I mean, why not get some legal money together?
Right. Nah, I mean, you know, see, that's what a whole lot of dudes didn't understand, homie. They want to praise us on the stuff that we had materialistic, the gold Daytons, you know, the lowriders, the this or that. But, you know, what they didn't understand is even though a motherfucker was pushing the hood heavy at the time, I was getting my money with the Crips, homie. You know what I mean? You know, they couldn't fathom that, so a lot of them, I didn't waste my time trying to tell them. You know what I mean? You know, like, check this out, homie. The way I'm able to help you, homie, is because, shit, I got Crips and other dudes helping me. You know what I mean? You know. Right. And they didn't get that, homie. But on another note, man, I think so. I just thought of something that's kind of ironic, homie. You know what I mean? You over there from where you from, homie. You know, OG Crip, homie. How you become a 49ers fan, homie? Look, I'm a Cowboys fan, homie, and I wasn't able to wear no blue cowboy hat in my neighborhood when I was a kid, homie. How did you become a 40? I know they Cali, homie, but you had the Rams, you had the Raiders, you know. How did you know, and that's an all red thing, man. How did that come about, homie?
Oh shit, watching them on TV as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Joe Montana,
Jerry Rice,
Freddie Solomon, and Craig and all them, just watching them on Sundays and then, you know, going to the games and shit like that. So motherfucker became a fan. But you know, back when I was a teenager, I wasn't getting no red 49.
Yeah, the homies was tripping. No, hell yeah.
Yeah, niggas was like, man, you know, that was forbidden.
Hell yeah, it was. Hell
now that I'm grown, man, shit, I don't see no color, man. Green is the color to me.
Nah, you know no doubt. But I know, homie, you had some pressure like I did as a kid, homie. You know what I mean? You know, shit, I wanted that cowboy jacket.
I had a blue 49er jacket. That one of the homies made for us. It's the Letterman jackets, and we have a blue Cascade jacket, and we put the SF on there. But then the motherfuckers like, oh man, the motherfucker might think you from South Hoover, so we stopped doing that. Yeah. So I'm like, oh yeah, you're right about that. So, but you know, that's how a nigga came that Niner fan, you know, die hard now.
Nah, no doubt. I've been peeping you out, homie. You know what I mean? And I just laughed at that when I thought of that, homie. I said, man, his team all red, mine all blue, homie. But hey, when you a fan of something, homie, it is what it is and shit. Yeah. Hey, but look,
see, I be at the games, I be flamed up like a mother. Man, they be like, man, that's why you can wear all that red. I be like, homie, I'm
grown. Shit, I'm grown.
I do what I want to do. I ain't got to answer to no nigga. You can just tell me what I can wear, what I can't.
Not to mention, homie, you know the body of work a motherfucker did for the set that we didn't owe nobody. You know what I mean? And don't get to me like that, homie. You know what I mean? And but nah, homie, I appreciate tapping in with you, homie, to get some of these dudes these positive stories, man. Like you say, you've been out the railroad all them years, homie, and you know still on your G shit as far as you know who you are and what you stand for, but at the same time just in a positive way, homie. You ain't pushing the negative. And I love, like you say earlier and shit, like some people, homie, this what some people think, devil. they think, homie, that because say if we go get the good jobs and we got the nice house and cars and the family and shit like that, some people think, homie, that we don't go holler at the little homies. Like we just, you know what I mean? Like we just, we didn't abandon them, homie. You know what I mean? We still push through the hood. We still gonna pull up on them. We still gonna give them the little wisdom that we can give them. If they listen, they listen. If they don't, homie. But we ain't just abandon them, homie. You know what I mean? Because at the same time, homie, it's still a lot of love involved. And, you know, we put in a lot of years in them streets, unfortunately. But the love is, I mean, unfortunately, it's just a love that's going to be, homie. You know what I mean? And it ain't negative, but at the same time, homie, you know, that love going to be there, homie, for the hood and shit. And you going to try to make the little homies, you know, pay attention. But so I appreciate dudes like you, homie, even out there, homie, trying to, you know, bring some wisdom and some guidance to these little dudes, man. And, you know, I commend you on that, homie. And when you get a chance, man, we got to go check out one of these Niner Cowboy games or something, homie, and hook up. No, you know.
No doubt.
Well, shit, I appreciate you tapping in. I'm going to be tapping back in with you, homie. I got some other topics for you I want your opinion on, but right now, hey, man, I appreciate you for picking up the phone.
All right, sure, man. Hey, we got to do that softball game too, man. That Pope Street Cross Niner softball game.
Hey, let's get that going. Let's me and you go try to grab a permit from the park and make that happen, homie. I think that'll be cool. So let's get on top of that.
Start.
Okay, G. All right, for sure.
Yes, sir. Let me look at
Yeah, that was Big Devil, home for Pope Street, man. He want to get that softball game going with the Pope Street Center Cross Atlantics, man. And trust me, we gonna go get it in. You know what I mean? I'm finna call the homie as soon as I get off the line, and we gonna set that up, man. Like you say, that's gonna be historic, man. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be, hey, man, I don't even know if I could run full speed to first base no more. I can get to first. I don't know if I can get to third though. You know, I might be winded, you know what I mean? Something by the time I get to third, but we gonna set that up, Big Devil. And but like, hey, look, that was Big Devil for Pope Street, man. Like I say, man, what I'm doing, I'm just tapping in with dudes, man. Tapping in with the streets, seeing what's going on in the streets, you know, and not just on the hood level. Like I say, man, I'm be tapping in with the bike shit. I'm be tapping in with with people from everywhere. You know what I mean? And with different topics and shit. You know what I mean? If y'all want to tap in with me, y'all got some questions, or y'all want me to get in touch with somebody and ask somebody something, DM me at FGeneral1 on Instagram. You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all tapping in. FG Unleashed.